A lot of people's understanding of the gospel, unfortunately, has become, they think the gospel is the announcement of the minimal amount of stuff you got to do or believe to get into heaven when you die. But Jesus never puts it like that. What Jesus says is, a new kind of life, life with God, is now possible through me, through my life, through my teachings, through my community. If you want it, then come follow me. If you don't, then don't follow me.
I wish it was a theological test. I wish that on Judgment Day, he would ask these questions. Campolo, we want to make sure your theology is correct. Virgin birth, strongly agree, disagree, strongly disagree. Check one. The 25th chapter of Matthew, however, gives us the only description that Jesus provides of Judgment Day. And it's not a theological test. These are the questions. Check it out, 25th chapter of Matthew. I was hungry, did you feed me? I was naked, did you clothe me? I was sick, did you care for me? I was the alien, the illegal immigrant. Did you make room for me? Did you take me in? He says, inasmuch as ye have done it unto the least of these, my brothers and sisters, you've done it unto me.
I think there will be people there that we will be surprised at their story. Because I think God's far more creative than us. And he's far more magnanimous than us. And I think he's also far more proactive and intentional than us. And so while we may be sitting back talking about theology and the existence of heaven and hell, God is proactively engaging humanity with his love. So while we don't sense the urgency of it, I think God does. And so I have a feeling eternity will be more reflective of God's proactivity than ours, completely. And be more reflective of his generous love than ours.
When somebody says, you know, what do I think about the fate of any given person? What I always come back to is God's the kind of person who can be trusted to do the right thing by everybody. And I think that's the best place to rest it. Now, when it comes to what happens after they're done, does God say to every person, here's Jesus, do you want that? And do they respond? What does that look like? I don't know. My one caveat on that side is, there's certainly nothing in Scripture that indicates to people you can take the whole deal pretty lightly, because no matter what you do in this life, you get repeated go-arounds afterward. So anything that could have the impact of causing people to be glib cavalier about it, I'd be cautious about, not because God puts limits on his love or mercy, but because a human heart can get hardened against God. And I don't know that when death comes, it changes the trajectory of a human character.